Welcome back, everybody. This week I have Omnathless Elementals, and this deck is just a sweet M20 Elemental synergy deck. Risen Reef is awesome as always, and I promise he will not be in next week's deck. But his friends in this deck are Scampering Scorcher, who makes 3 Risen Reef triggers altogether, and also gives all elementals on the board haste the turn he comes out. Also Thunderkin Awakener. He resurrects Risen Reef or Scampering Scorcher. With a 1/1 counter, he is able to resurrect Overgrowth Walker, which he's able to keep on bringing back every single turn, making Thunderkin Awakener bigger every single turn. The other elementals in the deck are Leafkin Druid, obviously for the ramp, and Creeping Trailblazer, who makes a lot more power on the board, given that this deck typically is going to have at least 4 creatures on the board at all times. Along with the elementals, we are running the 2 lower rarity Chandras. They make elementals, pump elementals, makes mana to play more elementals, and on top of all that, they both have removal. We obviously have this very boring removal package of bolts, shocks, and coils. Consider taking out the coils if you feel like you're playing against more control. And don't forget about our terrible mana base. All tap lands this week that don't even gain us life, because I do not want to craft the life gain lands for this deck. Without further ado, let's go ahead and show you guys the gameplay. This is a decent enough hand to keep. This tap land. Our opponent is on Merfolk. Pretty easy. We have a bolt. Prevent them from doing something. And this is that something I'll go ahead and prevent. Hopefully we draw another removals. So that won't get out of control. As long as he doesn't play 2 Merfolk this turn, we can just go ahead and kill that with this Chandra here. Awesome. Now we can go ahead and run out on Chandra and kill his Deeproot Elite.
Opportunities to get lost. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try something new.
So he's really pumping up his unblockable Merfolk. Got another land, so we can play this Chandra. Lightning Strike and do 2 damage to it. Go ahead and kill it with our Planeswalkers. And punch him with Risen Reef. Severely up on card advantage. Play the Kumena. Double Risen Reef triggers. 4 Risen Reef triggers.
These little guys are great!
He concedes. This end's a little bit low on land, but it has all of our colors. I'll at least be able to lava coil something. Awakener's a 1/2 body, so if this is mono red Calamity, he can block anything or absorb some sort of kill spell. Another 2/2 body out there. No reason to attack. The longer the game goes on, the more advantageous of a position we're going to be in. You should probably kill Risen Reef immediately with his Firebrand. That card is really scary with his board, because if he's able to draw a Chandra Spitfire and Kaleti, he might have lethal even with his entire board. Or I guess he would have lethal with his entire board. So maybe he'll trade here. Okay. So that right there subtracts 6 damage. So. Okay, so he has the Spitfire. Next turn he plays Calamity. We're dead no matter what. But we have a Lava Coil, so it doesn't matter. This game is wrapped up Lightning Strike over Lightning Coil, just so that in the future I can go ahead and play Lightning Strike on their turn. If they do something I know.
You get him, buddies.
I imagine he just concedes. Yep. There's the concede. Alright. This week, the deck had a 50% win ratio. The deck is performing very well against small creature aggro strategies that the deck has a wonderful removal package for. Although, the deck lost to vampires twice. One of those games, a mulligan to 5, led to a really quick loss. What I would do to improve this deck would be immediately put in all good lands currently in standard. There was 6 to 8 mulligans this week for mana inconsistencies. So, in would come 4 Steam Vents, 4 Sulphur Falls, 4 Stomping Ground, and 4 Rootbound Crag for non-basic land upgrades. I've tried running 16 tap lands in the past, but that makes it very difficult to consistently play one turn behind your opponent. For actual cards, I would put in 3 Omnath while kicking out 2 Lava Coil and 1 Overgrowth Elemental. For going to Tcgplayer and picking up the deck this week, you can check it out for as cheap as $28.50. And on the expensive end, $30 for the deck, which still isn't bad at all. On MTG Arena, we are running 0 mythic rares, 5 rares, 24 uncommons, and 16 commons, which again this week makes the deck very affordable to go ahead and craft and play. If you guys enjoyed this week's video with the improved audio, go ahead and like the video. Comment down below what you guys want to see next week.